Hey guys, Lou here from LT's Custom Woodworks. Welcome to the shop. Today, another day, another dollar. Today I am stripping this tabletop down. They want to bring the color out, the grains out. They want it more into a rustic look. Usually I would use this product here that strips the lacquer, the stains. You leave it on for a while, it cleans it up, and then you scrape it down and then you sand your table. But I tested a piece here. I'll bring the camera up a little closer so you can see. I tested a piece with just sanding it. I don't know if you can get a glimpse of that. And it actually came off quite easily. And what I've noticed is they got some nice butterfly keys all the way around the table. You can barely see them now because of the stain is so dark, but they have them all the way around the table. That's gorgeous. I believe this is a maple veneer with a walnut key that's set inside. I'm just going to use a hand sander, a palm sander, and just sand it down. Like I said, this finish is weak. It's thin, it's worn down, so it does sand very easily. So I'm just going to take that route, sand the table down. I will go about and see if I can pull this off, sand this down, and then reinstall it. If I can't, it just makes it easier to catch inside the crevices. If I can't, that's fine. I will sand it that way. But if I can take it off, it would be easier and better. And then we'll go from there. I'll use a 220 is going to be my final sand. I'm going to use a 180 to just strip it down and get it all the color and varathane off, and then go from there. Okay, so I'm about an hour and 20 minutes in. I took these off and sanded everything down. Now, what I found, okay, I'll move these out of the way so you can see on what is going on here. This table is made out of MDF. I've seen particle board, but I've never, or pressed board, but I've never seen MDF on a tabletop. Interesting. So, I want to make sure I got all the screws out of here. So what they got here, now this is just the first sanding of this table. If you guys can get a good look at that. But the board, the tabletop is MDF, and then they put an 1/8 of an inch veneer of oak plywood, and then they put these keys in there to make it look extra special. These are also made out of oak. This is actually solid oak, which surprised me, and it's bent into proper shape. The end pieces here, you guys can get a good look here. These end pieces here is MDF, but this is all oak plywood. So that's how they make a cheap table look expensive. What I'm going to do is I'm going to keep sanding. I got to put the other another grit. I'll probably go up to a 220, give it another final sand, and because this is oak, I will have to condition this wood. Just for the sheer fact that it will take stain well, it blotches. So I will have to condition the top. I got about another hour of sanding, and she's pretty much ready for conditioning. I got everything sanded right now. I do got to flip it over and just sand the top of this tabletop. One last sand. But I'm going to start securing all these back into place. I'm going to start driving these screws back in. And then I can flip it over and get that sanded. We did pick a color that needs to be addressed, which is provincial, but we don't know what shade yet to go with. So I'm just sending the customer some samples of, I think she's going with the 3 coats of it. So we will get that figured out shortly. I will secure these all back into place, flip it over. I'll put 1 coat of stain on. I'll wait for her feedback if it needs 2 or 3. There is a leaf to this that I gotta still sand and stain as well, which we will get to that shortly. Okay, we're gonna flip this over and we're gonna give this one a sand. I will open it up and make sure I catch in there. But I gotta give this another sand. And we will go from there. Okay, it's ready for staining. I am going to be putting on 4 coats of provincial. Stain. I'll start off with the leaf. Now this has been sanded down really good. This is just going to soak up the stain. I can tell by the way it's brushing on too. And this provincial color is a really nice stain color. Really nice stain color. And it's not a popular color for some strange reason. I don't get too many customers picking this color, which is quite odd. I'm going to let this soak for a bit. Bingo bango, Bob's your uncle. Christine is your aunt. And Bill is your sister. I will spread this out evenly with a brush. Now what I ended up doing yesterday was I actually put a coat of conditioner on here because this is oak, and I find it when you're staining oak you gotta condition the wood. Now you're supposed to put the conditioner 10 minutes before you actually stain, otherwise it doesn't work. To me, the experiences I have is that if you put it on a few hours before, and I just brush it on, and then wait a few hours, brush it on again, wait about 10-15 minutes, and then apply your stain, it works so much nicer. I find it in my ways, but everybody could be different, right? I will wipe this down. Again, there's 4 coats going on here. So we got to keep that in mind. Okay, we're getting ready for the sand and sealer. We're all prepped and ready to go for this. So I'm going to strap up and start putting my first coat. Wait about 15-20 minutes, sand her down, and then start putting my lacquer. Now I'm going to spray 3 coats of pre-cat, and this is going to be in between 15 minutes each coat. And that is looking beautiful. 3 coats of pre-cat lacquer clear, and it's looking good. This pretty much wraps it up for this video. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the notification bell so you are notified every time I upload a video. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching.